But African Americans, why do we have the last names that we have? So I looked up some common last names. Johnson. You know what Johnson means? It means son of John. Jackson. You know, we know about the Jackson 5, Andrew Jackson, all these Jacksons. Jackson means son of Jack. Campbell, and both of these are English words, right? Campbell is the name that I was born with. It's Scottish. I had a friend of mine who teaches religious classes. His last name was McDonald. And he said, the McDonalds and Campbells historically have fought forever, but you and I are very friendly together. You know, so we're kind of at odds to this idea. And I thought about it. Campbell is Scottish. He and I'm not Scottish. You know what I mean? But the majority of my heritage is not Scottish. So why, even though he was being innocent in what he was explaining, it still struck a chord with me that I'm representing the Scottish. Is that what I want to represent? I have friends. I got a friend, his name is Flood. That is Welsh. A friend's name is Lee. That's English. Another friend, his name is Hyslop, also English. Another friend named Green. That's Irish. Hall, English. Another friend named Sizemore, English. Smith is Old English. Williams, English. Jenkins, English. Johns, English. Woodhouse is my mother's maiden name, also English. Are we representing England? Why do we have these English names? Malcolm X famously said, if you met a Chinese man, his name was Smith or William, you would think something's wrong with him. You know, why are we carrying this name around? We know why. We were property. They named us as property. You are the Campbells. He owned you. The Smiths own you. The Lees own you. The Johnsons, the Woodhouse, the Green, the Hyslops own you. So they gave you their name. So why would we want to keep that? Why would we keep it? I saw a video of Malcolm X talking about it. He said he doesn't even acknowledge his last name. When the man said, well, what was your last name when you were born? He said, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Act like it don't exist. You know, so, you know, because Elijah Muhammad gave him this understanding that you can't accept this slave mentality. You can't keep this slave name. Why would you be proud of this name? People fight for their last name. They do all kinds of feats, and they do it in the name of this family that is Irish, that is English, that is Scottish, when you should be doing something that is representative of who you are, the majority of who you are, and who you want to be.